Now we can start.
Now the meeting can start. We were looking for you.
Don't bother sitting down. Okay.
Yeah, you might as well stay
Stay standing.
Why is everybody still sitting?
Are you ready, sir?
I am.
I now call the meeting of the Harvey County Board of Commissioners to order. Please rise for a moment of silence, a prayer, and a pledge of allegiance. Lord, let us honor our veterans, worthy men and women who gave their best when called upon to serve and protect our country. We pray that you will bless them for their unselfish service in the continual struggle to preserve our freedoms, our safety, and our country's heritage for all of us. Bless them for their hardships they faced, for the sacrifices they made, for the many different contributions to America's victories over tyranny and oppression. We respect them, we thank them, we honor them, we are proud of them, and pray that you will watch over these special people and bless them with peace and happiness. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of preparing accurate written minutes. Recordings are overwritten following approval of the minutes, eliminating all unofficial records of these proceedings. Approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held October 26, 2023.
Motion approved. Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Are there any guests concerning county business at this time? Hearing none, we'll move on.
We have a proclamation for Epilepsy Awareness Month. For adoption, proclamation recognizing November as Epilepsy Awareness Month.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Mr. Solicitor, if you would, please.
Certainly. Whereas epilepsy is a neurological condition sometimes referred to as a seizure disorder and is characterized by recurring seizures in 1 in 26 people will develop epilepsy in their lifetime. And whereas more than 209,000 Pennsylvanians live with epilepsy or a seizure disorder, and whereas up to 50,000 Americans die each year from seizures and related causes, including sudden unexplained death in epilepsy. And whereas the Epilepsy Foundation, Eastern Pennsylvania, leads the fight to stop seizures, find a cure, and overcome the challenges created by epilepsy. And whereas the Epilepsy Foundation, Eastern Pennsylvania, is dedicated to ensuring that all people with seizures and epilepsy are able to participate in all of life's experiences. And whereas state funding in Pennsylvania currently supports Epilepsy Foundation programs that provide technical assistance, training, and support to Pennsylvania's school nurses, teachers, and students on seizure recognition and first aid. And whereas state funding in Pennsylvania currently supports Epilepsy Foundation programs that provide patient education, public awareness, information, and referral services for children and their families living with seizures in Pennsylvania. And whereas the Epilepsy Foundation Eastern Pennsylvania is celebrating 51 years of service and dedication to Pennsylvania communities. And whereas the prevention and control of epilepsy can be achieved through continued community education and awareness programs. And whereas the Commonwealth has historically supported the creation and expansion of epilepsy support services and awareness programs through federal and state appropriations. And whereas the epilepsy community recognizes November as Epilepsy Awareness Month to promote epilepsy awareness and education throughout the world. Now, therefore, be it resolved, the Commissioners of Carbon County hereby recognize November 2023 as Epilepsy Awareness Month in the County of Carbon to promote epilepsy awareness and education throughout the county. Adopted by the Carbon County Board of Commissioners this second day of November 2023.
This time, we're gonna come up front here and we'll take a picture with Reagan. I don't know.
She wants to do her speech maybe.
Well, she's gonna have her opportunity. I was gonna wait till she got in front of the camera. We're gonna put you right up here, Reagan. We'll come around to you. Carbon County Board of Commissioners, we want to present this proclamation. Now, in 10, 20, 30, 100 years from now, you can go back to the history books of Carbon County and you could read your name in that history book. So, Reagan, thank you for coming today. We wish you the best. And Chris, Rocky, you want to say anything before we have Reagan speak?
No, the only thing that I want to say, this has gone a long way since I actually had a classmate when I was in elementary school. So this is probably not 51, maybe 55 years ago. And it's come a long way because I said it was like scary when you were a kid. And the thing was like you took a clothespin and stuck it on their tongue. And that's come a long way since then. And I hope that they can get this, that they can eliminate it altogether. But I wish you lots of luck and thank you for your pursuit of whatever you want to finish up with here in the next 10 years. Hopefully you'll keep going and you'll get to your final goal that you want to meet.
I want to thank, obviously, Reagan, you and your family for your willingness to come forward publicly and continue to raise awareness. I have personal experience in my family with grand mal, petite naps, and seizures. So I know some of the challenges that it would present for a family and especially a young child as they're growing up and developing. So thank you for your continuing work to make individuals aware of this challenge.
You know, and it's days like today that we get to educate the public and make more public awareness. So that's why it's so important to have Reagan here today and her mother, Renee, and all the family members that traveled from outside the county to be with us today and showing support for Reagan here. As a former EMT and running on ambulances, I had been on quite a few calls, I'd say, with epilepsy, and one unfortunate call for a grand mal seizure where the person didn't survive and that person was in the 40s. So I know a little bit about what you go through and everything you do. But it's your turn to say something now. I'll hold that for you if you want.
Hello, my name is Reagan Dole and I am 13 years old. I am a resident of Carbon County. I am here to represent the Epilepsy Foundation of Eastern Pennsylvania. I extend my heartfelt gratitude for acknowledging November as Epilepsy Awareness Month. I am one of nearly 650 people living with epilepsy in Carbon County alone. My journey with epilepsy began when I was 6 months old. I suffer from complex partial absence and tonic-clonic seizures. I have endured multiple hospital visits and frequent lab and diagnostic tests. I have also tried over 10 different medications, all of which have been so far unsuccessful. Thankfully, with my current combination of medications and excellent care I receive from my doctors at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, my seizures seem to be controlled currently. However, it is possible I may require epilepsy surgery in the future. This public recognition by Carbon County holds immense significance for our community. Epilepsy remains widely misunderstood, and this proclamation signifies a crucial step in our mission to shed light on epilepsy, dispel misconceptions, and eliminate the stigma surrounding it. Our ultimate goal is to empower individuals experiencing seizures ensuring they no longer feel ashamed or afraid to discuss their experiences openly. This proclamation means the world to us and especially to me. Thank you again for your support.
I was gonna give you the opportunity to ask us questions. You have anything? Oh, but good luck to you, and if you need that surgery. It does, and what I'll do on behalf of this board and any future board of commissioners, I invite you back next year so we can continue to educate people, and hopefully we'll have more people like you that can attend. Okay?
Want to get a picture?
Yes.
That's the second I'm on. Real good. Our county official photographer isn't here today, maybe, you know?
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, Ray. Job well done.
Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. Good seeing you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Drug treatment court graduation. Attorney Levy, are you going to speak?
Just briefly, which is kind of surprising for me, but.
Hold them to it.
After that, yeah, hold me to that. So, no, I presented to the commissioners, the notification that next Wednesday, is gonna be our graduation. We have actually 5 participants who are graduating. And like, the different programs, that we just saw about epilepsy and different, treatments, we actually are having graduation for these individuals that have gone through 18 months, 2 years, even 3 years of extensive treatment. It's something that unless you participate and see it, you're gonna miss out. It is truly amazing to see what these people have gone through and to hear their stories and to hear what they've gone through. So I'm inviting not just the commissioners, and I'm hoping that everyone can attend. We actually also gonna be having a presentation. There's a family in the community that was kind enough to make a donation to the treatment court. Part of that donation is going to be given to some of the individuals who've done extremely well in the program. It's something that I think is a great program, and for the community to come out, see and acknowledge what's being done, so they can see where these programs are going and where the money's going to as well. And the hard work that these individuals in the community have been doing to get their lives back in order. And for me, it's truly inspirational when you're there and you hear the stories and you hear what they've gone through. So I'm hoping that we do get a lot of attendance there, and I just wanted everyone to be aware that it's occurring. It's a great program that seems to be working very well for the participants.
If you would, Paul, I know this is further on the agenda here, the agreement with the Carmen Monroe Pike Drug and Alcohol on the program that we have later on our agenda for approval for the continuing or the spending of the opioid pharmaceutical lawsuit funding. I know it was a question the other night at the debate, and one of us should have recognized it or mentioned that it should have been on the agenda today, and it will, and I'm sure this motion will pass. If you want to touch on that real quick, I'd appreciate it.
So with regards to
The opioid, the agreement with Monroe, Carbon, and Pike Drug and Alcohol to provide services.
That's the drug treatment court
Yeah, the drug
coordinator.
coordinator position.
Oh, okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, so for us, it's been a big struggle initially without having somebody who was involved in the actual coordination end of it. To see that we're gonna actually have a person be able to basically sponsor and to look at the different programs and connect those individuals, I think is gonna take that drug treatment program that we have currently, and it's gonna catapult it into even better directions. Tomorrow, in fact, I believe a lot of our treatment court team are gonna be participating in what I'm calling a collaboration with another county. Luzerne County also has a treatment court. They're going up there to communicate with them, and it's going to be the person who's listed as the coordinator is gonna be there as well, so that we can bring in ideas. Because to me, you know, if you don't explore and find out what other people are doing and are working, you're not gonna get the benefit of those programs. The opioid settlement is something that I think is gonna be greatly beneficial to the community for not just treatment court, but for other things as well that the treatment court can participate in. I think that the governor, having done that in the lawsuit through the Attorney General's office, from my perspective, the money that we've gotten through the state and that we're gonna be getting through the county, I think is gonna be extremely important in moving forward in what we need to do. It's not gonna end, but it's certainly, I see that we're moving in the right direction. People are getting the counseling, and we just need to have those programs available, and I think with that, those funds, we should be able to move forward. And having that coordinator, I think is gonna be very, very important.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that's really important with this, I think, and with yourself, your department, the DA, the courts, you're seeing like less people in jail, and there's more people getting help. And when I look at this, it's a shame that we have to get donations from people. Hopefully we could eliminate that and eliminate this. And I said, I commend you again, and I always say that, I think we were the leader in this drug court, and people came to us. But once you're established like that, you have to go outside and see what other counties are doing. So that's one of the things I think that you're valuable in this, by going outside and seeing what's, you know, in other counties. So, I mean, and I don't wanna put a 4-foot door in to get you back out of here that you're taking, but I'm just saying, it's like, you have to see what's going on otherwise in the world. And I think, like I said, Carbon County has been a leader in this, and we wanna continue to do that and eliminate this. I said, it's like, it's you know, and we're doing this, drug campaign, you know, the opiate campaign, and hopefully things like that'll help. So thank you. I mean, and thank you to everybody that's involved in it. With the collaboration between all the departments, this could never happen.
There's further action in the salary board today concerning that position that was created earlier this year, and we were questioned by the news media, which Chris already answered, that why are we just created it and now eliminating it? It's because we have a contract now. We were unable to find someone to do that, the job, so we contracted with CMP, Drug and Alcohol. So I don't know if Judge Nanovic has any comments on the position or anything. I know you'll be making the motion to eliminate that full-time position.
Not particularly. I mean, Judge Matika handles the drug court, and I know he wanted to have a drug court coordinator. It took a while until we got the position created, and he did interviews, and as you just said, Wayne, they weren't able to find anyone who was suitable at the expenses or price of compensation they were provided. So I'm glad that arrangements were able to be made with the Tri-County organization, and I do intend to make that motion to abolish the position.
I know it was a very difficult decision. I shouldn't say it was a difficult decision, not for me at least, but to start the Veterans Court many years ago, and we had visited other counties. We went to meetings at the CCAP, the County Commissioner's Office, on veterans programs, drug and alcohol, and the Veterans Court. And then gradually, we finally got into the drug and alcohol, or the specialty courts, and they are highly successful. I think our rate is at least 75%, I believe.
I'm truly not sure. I don't think, say, Judge Matika handles it, oversees it. I know there was some discussion about if it should continue, and there was a lot of people who participated who were here and said it's very beneficial. So to my knowledge, it's very helpful.
It is, and that also helps keep the people out of our correctional facility and the expense there. It's good for the family, it's good for the person, it's good for the employees, so.
I was just gonna echo, and I hate to keep taking time, I said I was gonna be quiet. But with regard to the collaboration, if it wasn't for the district attorney's office, the courts, everyone working together with it, we wouldn't be where we are. And I really think that what we've learned from going to these seminars is the evidence shows that these programs work. They're much more efficient at making sure that we're reducing recidivism, that we're getting these people to help, and ultimately having a safer community for everybody. So I'm glad that everyone is able to work together, and I appreciate your comments, and there's a lot of funding out there. I'll continue to try to find that funding so we can try to get as much as we can for the county, so thank you for your, and I hope you'll all be there on Wednesday.
Plan on it.
Thank you.
Report of executive sessions held.
No.
None. Budget transfers as listed on transmittal.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
There was one supplemental appropriation.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Expenditures. Approval of check numbers 239384 through 239506 for expenditures through the general fund clearing account for a total of $2,011,075.38.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Treasurer's report.
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Okay, at this time, we'll recess the Commissioners' meeting, and I'll call the order, the monthly meeting of the Salary Board.
Approval of the minutes of the salary board meeting held October 5th, 2023.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Svercek?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Show me as not voting since I was absent. Are there any guests concerning county business or salary board business at this time? Hearing none, we'll move on.
Report of executive sessions held.
There was one executive session held on October 30th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m.
Courts?
I'd like to make a motion at this time to abolish the position of one treatment court coordinator from $19.21 per hour, which is a grade 9, step A, effective as of today, November 2nd, 2023. And that's on the basis of what I indicated earlier. I understand you will be taking action later in the agenda to approve the contract with the Tri-County organization.
Correct.
And I will second that, and I will make a comment about it. I was adamant for that, to have that position. It's a shame that we couldn't find somebody to do it, you know, but, and this is our alderman, and hopefully it'll work, I mean, put it this way, it'll work out, because we're gonna have somebody that's already doing this, instead of having somebody in maybe to train them, so maybe this is the way to go.
Well, I saw on your agenda, it's only anticipated, I guess, at least for this year, for the balance of the year.
Well,
two
yeah.
lines. I'm hoping that's gonna continue.
Well, I'm sure it will, I mean, I can't say that, but I would hope it would.
So I have nothing, unless you want to take.
No, I'm, yeah.
Okay.
Vote.
Judge Nanovic?
Yes.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Thank you, have a good day.
All right.
Stick around, shouldn't be too long.
I think you can know what the results are gonna be.
Okay.
Mr. Severcek?
Thank you. I just thought I should preface the motion that this is based upon the appeal process of the job description after the result of the recent salary study. And this is a very key supervisory position in the county. With that, I will make the motion to change the rate of one fiscal data processing supervisor from $35.71 per hour, grade S7, no step, to $36.80 per hour, grade S12, step M, effective November 6, 2023.
Second.
And I'd like to just have a little bit of discussion on it before the media gets where this is going to. And I know Mark had mentioned that it went through the process, the appeal process. And put it this way, I'm recommending a second motion if this doesn't pass, which will be maybe a little more beneficial to the employee. And I hope the employee doesn't get offended by it, but I believe in this study. And I think sometimes when the recommendations come through, I think we gotta stay with it and just not to affect any other motions or jobs that are coming up in the future. And that's just, and I know everybody's gonna have their opinion on it, but
That's just my comment from this.
Just question your comment on something that would be more beneficial to the employee, and what are you implying is what my
Well,
question.
It was actually recommended, I think, to not go to a grade 12, that it was to grade 11. And if you would go to step OA, and I know people were complaining about a couple cents here and there, but if you would actually go to grade 11, step OA, the person would actually, instead of getting 3680, she would get 3683, which, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm just going off of the recommendation, what, you know what I mean, what, I think if we go off of the recommendation, what we've been going with, you know, sometimes these people are here longer, should we, and I think 2 weeks ago, we might have addressed a little bit longevity, and maybe some of this stuff should, you know, we never really touched on that. And I'm just looking at that, you know, we're talking about people might retire or anything like that. So do we want to take it to the higher step? I think that's a decision maybe for the next board to do, if they want to take that to the next, you know, level of hiring people. I mean, that's just, and like I said, it's a couple cents more, and I'm not offending anybody by not being on a lower grade, you know, one grade down.
Right, and I could appreciate that, and the reason I was
Yeah.
recommending a 12 versus the 11 was the global responsibility of the positions, the
Yeah.
high-risk liability for the county, not just for the person who's in the position now very, very many years, very knowledgeable, but for when that person retires, and we're gonna try to attract somebody new for that position, hopefully with some decent level of experience. I think that starting wage of 11 is gonna be obviously an issue. Again, I won't be here, but I'm just trying to look forward for the county.
And we always looked at it, I think these positions that are like that, even when we advertise, we always advertise like a range. So it all depends what applicants you get in.
Right.
You know, not that it's here and people are expecting that aren't as experienced, because this person is, that's here currently now is definitely the experience.
Oh, yes.
You know, there's not, I mean, it's gonna be
Right.
hard to replace this person.
Right.
And it's just,
Yes.
I'm just looking like, I just like staying with the salary, because I think it has proven that people have gotten raised, you know, there's people here got $1.18, $1.20. And I don't think it should be an issue over what step you're on, you know what I mean? I look at the salary for the people, but, I mean,
Yeah,
this.
I understand
And this
that.
has gone from an S7 all the way up to an 11. It isn't like we, put it at a step 8.
Right, but I think it was in agreement, obviously, from my appeal on HR's review and recommendation that 7 was obviously an error in the grading of that.
Right.
Very key, very
Yeah.
responsible position.
Yeah, so I have to correct the record there, Mark. I don't think it was an error in its grading at the time. It was the fact that position evolved over time, right? And when it was re-examined, and they did a very thorough job, and I think to include looking at factors that you described or indicated, such as the liability to the county. They came back, recommended that S11, and up until now, they've done a great job and a very thorough job of kind of getting us where we need to be with the particular grades.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And when I looked at this, I tried to compare duties and responsibilities of the people in the same grade levels, which I felt the 12, in looking at those people that are in those positions as a 12 and what they do, I just feel that, to me, it would warrant that grade 12. And I know if we go back to the 12, or, 11, it'd be 3 cents more, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
put them
not-
in the
Yeah,
right
yeah,
grades,
right.
in my opinion.
Right, and that was how I came up with the 12, and I gave my narrative explanation from 6 months ago, and it didn't change anything.
Right.
And of course, the HR recommendation was 11, I still was hanging on a 12, again, because of the global nature of the responsibility countywide, similar to other positions on 12, so.
And this
But again,
position was one that did not get a raise at all last year,
Yeah.
and was certainly
Yeah,
overlooked.
yeah, I had 2 in my office that were not
Yeah,
granted any
And this person will be
raises.
leaving soon, and it will be extremely difficult to train someone in time. If this person gives us a letter of retirement, not resignation, but a retirement, we're not ready.
Correct.
We're not ready, we
Yeah.
have no one ready to fill this position.
Correct.
And I would certainly hope if this person decides to retire, that they will give us at least a 1 year notice, for the reason being, it's gonna take us 2 or 3 months to find somebody.
Right,
Then train them to do the work that this person does, so.
yes, yes, correct, I would agree.
Can I call for a vote?
Call for the vote.
Okay, Mr. Severcek?
Yes,
Mr. Arner?
No.
Mr. Lukasevich?
No.
Mr. Notstein?
It's gonna be a 2-2, so. You know, okay, and I'll vote no, I mean,
And,
but,
and to continue, if you would let me, Mark, I will make the motion for you if you like, or if you
No,
would like to make it.
I have an alternative motion.
Okay, okay.
Okay, my alternative motion for this position is, change the rate of one fiscal data processing supervisor from 37.71 per hour, grade S7, no step, to, S11, step O at 38.83.
I will second that.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes,
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
thank you.
okay.
The Planning and Development Office established the position of one administrative assistant trainee position at $17.42, grade 7, step A, effective November 6, 2023.
Move to establish.
Second.
Mr. Severcek?
Yes,
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, and this is due to a retirement in that office, and unfortunately, that person will be leaving on December 8th, so we really will have virtually, we can get it advertised now at least and try to hire someone, but unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to train this person in time to take that position, so. Okay, any further business for salary board? Hearing none, salary board meeting is adjourned. I'll now call back into order the weekly meeting of the commissioners.
Personnel report for the county department.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Acknowledgements for the courts and row offices.
Motion acknowledged.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correspondence as listed. Copies will be made available to press upon request. Advertising request for the 2024 holidays. Authorize the advertisement of the 2024 holidays as listed.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Housing Authority reappointment, 5-year term to 12/31/2028. Dina Fitel of Lehighton, Pennsylvania.
Motion to reappoint.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Bridge number 4, concrete deck repair. Change order number 1 with Carbon Engineering Incorporated. For approval and execution, item number 1, pickup and delivery of bridge barrier to the project site at a cost of $680. And item number 2, set up and install bridge barrier at a cost of $1,970.50. The original contract was $7,900. With the change order, the new contract cost is $10,550.50.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Children and youth agreements for approval and execution. Fiscal year 2023-2024, purchase of service agreements were submitted for the following providers as per attached rates.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Emergency Management, the Northeast Task Force Homeland Security Grant. For approval and execution, 2023 State Homeland Security Grant Program Agreement between the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, and the Northeast Pennsylvania Regional Counterterrorism Task Force. The term of the agreement is September 1, 2023 through August 31, 2026. The award is $893,705.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Human Services fourth quarter TFAP. For acceptance, the 2022-23 fourth quarter, July through September of 2023, inventory utilization report and invoice expense reimbursement request for the Emergency Food Assistance Program, which has been submitted to the Department of Agriculture.
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
Planning and Development. The Comprehensive Plan and Greenway Plan, Trail and Open Space Plan. RFP Professional Services. For acceptance. Proposal was received from Herbert, Rowland and Grubik Incorporated for professional planning services to update the existing 2023 Carbon County Comprehensive and Greenway Plan and Trail and Open Space Plan at a total cost of $184,250.
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
All right, for the solicitor's report, seeking a motion for approval and execution of a banner request from the Bach and Hondel Chorale for the Christmas concert at St. Joseph's Church, December 2nd, 2023 at 2 p.m. The banner to be displayed November 18th through December 3rd, 2023.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
And for the Carbon County Animal Shelter HVAC Replacement Project, seeking a motion for approval and execution of Addendum Number 1 to the Carbon County Animal Shelter HVAC contract dated May 30th, 2023, with Shannon A. Smith Incorporated of Myerstown, Pennsylvania, to extend the completion date to November 29, 2023, due to a delay in delivery of required equipment. In all other respects, the agreement dated May 30th, 2023 is ratified and confirmed in full. There is no cost to the county.
Move to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes,
And lastly, for Carbon Monroe Pike Drug and Alcohol, seeking a motion for approval and execution of an agreement with the Carbon Monroe Pike Drug and Alcohol Commission of Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, to provide 15 hours per week of treatment court coordinator services to the Carbon County Treatment Courts for the term commencing November 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2023 at a cost of $6,180.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
yes. Just a quick question on that, when we'll have to renew that for the 2024 year before the end of the year?
Yeah, we
Yes,
gotta
yes, before the end of the
work
year.
on it,
Yeah,
like,
Or people
start
think
now.
we're gonna do it for 1 month or 2 months and do it.
exactly,
So,
yes.
Is there any further business? No? Commissioners' reports? Mr. Arner?
The only thing I have, like Wayne and I were at the aging dinner last night, and I said I don't think we can talk enough about the aging department, what they do, and I think we gotta promote them a little bit more on what they do, because I think sometimes the residents of Carbon County don't realize what they do or what they're missing out on. There's services that people might be able to get and they don't know about it. And the other thing with last night, the staff from the culinary department of the CCTI, like, I mean, they're top notch, and I think I even encouraged some of them that when we were losing kids to go to other areas, when you go to culinary school, make sure you come back here and open a restaurant, because I'm not kidding, their food was excellent last night. And not to take away from the aging, but them kids, and I said, I hope we can work with CCTI on everything, plumber, electricians, nurses. But that food up there was like, I mean, like you went to a high-class restaurant. I
It
mean,
was good.
yeah, so,
It was worth the $20 leaving.
so that's the end of my report.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yeah, a couple things. First, during the invocation or the opening prayer, there was a focus on veterans. So I just remind the community that last year, Carbon County was first in the nation to be a Operation Green Light for Veterans County. Once again, this year, we'll support the National Association of Counties' effort to raise awareness of the services that counties provide to our veteran population, which here in Carbon County is, in excess of 5,000 veterans out of a population of 65,000. So as you'll see throughout the month, you'll see the green lights going in the windows to at least the buildings that we have here in the county seat, Jim Thorpe. Also, Christine Leclerc has done a great job once again putting together a multitude of activities to recognize veterans and their services, to include unilateral coordinated, which are county direct programs and activities, in addition to with other agencies. I'll just highlight a couple of them. Monday morning, 6 November, starting at 0700 or 7 a.m., there's a Walk with Vet Ruck March from Mock Chunk Lake Park down to where the switchback intersects with the beginning of, let's say, Broadway and Flagstaff Road. There is transportation back from that 2-mile walk down, or you can walk back with me. Also, Tuesday evening from 5 to 7 out at Mock Chunk Lake Park is the supper and campfire. Vets Vote at Mock Chunk Lake Park. Our Veterans Day service for the county is 9 November at 9:15. Then participating together with veterans on Friday, 10 November up at Penn's Peak, the dinner from 5 to 8. So those are the light topics.
Got one.
There's a couple other. The parade on Sunday, starting at 2:30 in Nesquahone.
Please come out and
Yep.
honor our veterans. They gave years of their life. You can spend a few hours out there.
Yep. So speaking on behalf of the election board, it was brought to our attention that school district candidates for the Hazleton School District had been mistakenly not placed on ballots, mail-in ballots, for the communities of Banks Township and Beaver Meadows, the borough of Beaver Meadows. So I'll kind of read the prepared comments. Carbon County has 2 precincts to include the Hazleton School District. Carbon County has 2 precincts that include Hazleton School District. Luzerne County adds their votes and Carbon votes to secure a total for the winning candidates. 2 candidates were not included on our ballots for Banks Township and Beaver Meadow. The Election Bureau is in the process of correcting this problem. Dominion voting was sent to correction. Dominion added a new project to the election to correct the old ballot. So basically, they're redoing their LNA that we had previously done. So they'll focus on those 2 machines that will be up there at Banks and Beaver Township to ensure those ballots work properly. Phoenix Graphics has printed out new ballots for the 2 precincts that are involved. They were sent overnight, and as we speak right now, they are being delivered direct to the post offices that serve those 2 communities. And they will go direct from the post office to the individuals who had requested mail-in ballots. The Election Bureau pulled all mail-in and absentee ballots and are resending new ones, and that's the process I just spoke about. We currently received 31 absentee mail-in ballots for Banks, 16 absentee mail-ins for Beaver Meadows Borough. We currently have 8 mail-in absentee ballots out to be returned from Banks and 7 mail-in absentee ballots out to be returned from Beaver Meadows. A lot of numbers in there. We'll make sure the press gets a copy of this. The Election Bureau will be notifying the voters that sent their ballots previously with a letter and possible phone call. Those phone calls have taken place. Also, emails have taken place informing them of the error and how to correct the problem with a new corrected ballot. The 2 precincts will have correct ballots on election day with the updated voting machines. That's all I have.
Mr. Valentine?
Yes,
He's still thinking about dinner from last night.
I'm really impressed. And what we did, it was a dinner. It was for the board members, the advisory board members and staff there, and to thank them for their meetings all the time and overseeing the making recommendations to the commissioners for, services or to the people down in the aging office. There's, what, about
Oh, it was,
25, 30 people,
oh, yeah.
that attended, the
it might
board
have been
members,
even more.
we had a vacancy, we might have it filled already, we brought that subject up, and, we might have a name already, if not, well, a consumer, someone that, receives some of the services, I'm not ready for that yet, so maybe next year, we'll see, maybe 3 years, 4 years, who knows. But anyway, the deal was excellent, and we took the, opportunity, I went into the kitchen and got the, instructor out, Ashley Rurick, and had her bring all the students out. And, well, we let Ashley make, her comments, I introduced her, and then we asked each student to give their name, the school district, and how many years they've been in the program. And, it was nice, the kids were really friendly, the waitresses, they had someone carving the roast beef, and, you know, the green beans were excellent. Everything all the way around, but I can't talk enough about that.
But I think usually like when you interview kids like that, if you interview them about school, they'll go, it's all right and things like that. And they were excited, like they love it. They, you know, like and it was like none of them like they love it here. They love the instructors. They want to come back if it's their first year. They want to come back next year. And it's like, I mean, it's good to see students that they're excited about going to school.
Comments, and some of the kids told me they were up since 4:30 in the morning, and they were getting tired at 8 o'clock. You know, I get tired at 7. So, but anyway, it was nice, and it was. We're not taking away from aging in any way, shape, or form, but it's a highlight that we should have to stress with the Career and Technical Institute there. We get the opportunity to go through there occasionally, and unfortunately, I don't think the public is really fully aware of how nice that facility is. It is impressive. It was just last year we went through it. I forget, we had a visit or something, and from my visit previously, it improves all the time. The classrooms are so clean, the students and the instructors and what they learn up there is incredible. You know, I would highly recommend, and I tried to get a hold of Brent Bozak, the director up there right now, and he's off right now, but I think we need to maybe do a PCN or Channel 13 tour of this facility, and maybe get some key government officials as far as local elected officials, and get them to tour through that facility and really look at it. It's next time, you know, let's say, put it this way, I think it's a better kept secret than Mocksham Clay Park. So it is that impressive, and I thought it was a great opportunity to highlight it with the aging advisory board. So I guess the other note, real quick, I was asked to again serve on the Emergency Management, Military and Veterans Affairs Committee, which I accepted right away. Been on that committee since it started in many years ago, over 20 years ago, or about 20 years ago. But it's been an honor to be asked by the incoming president of the association, Mike Rivera. I was also asked to sit in the Economic and Committee. I don't know about that. It's not that I don't want to, but each of those committees can involve a lot of time. I'm still thinking about that, and I got a few days to make up my mind, but if I can fit into my schedule, I certainly would like to be a part of that committee as well. And the other token on there, what we're trying to do with the CCAP is get more people involved in the committee. So I want to take a position where we have somebody else that sits in no committee. It's all about getting people involved, and that's where we make the difference. We have committee meetings that are nonpartisan, and it's how we come up with legislation or propose legislation, adopting resolutions to pursue different avenues of change of laws, elections, and human services, etc. So it's those people that those committees, you know, they make their platform, their recommendations, what their priorities. We'll be voting on our priorities for 2024 at our upcoming conference in Hershey and later this month. So to me, it's extremely important to be involved in committees to make those changes for the benefit of our constituents, so. That's all I have, meeting adjourned. Real quick, do you want to elaborate for the news media, since Amy's not here, on the second question that she had regarding the comprehensive plan, since you already replied? And,
Yeah, there was a question about the Carbon County Comprehensive Plan. What are we doing? Basically, we have a requirement every 10 years to update our comprehensive plan. That process has started, of course, with the award that was motioned today and accepted. We expect that, part of that review and update will include, focus on open space, given the fact that we had the approved ballot measure of committing up to $10 million to focus on open space, farmland, water protection. So we see a notable, probably a significantly long process to take place with the board that has been named, or really to lead that effort for Carbon County to update our comprehensive greenway and open space plan. Yeah.
And I think the other question Amy had from the news media was on why we were eliminating that one position and doing a contract, and I think I answered those questions, so. Rachel? Oh, there she goes.
She's hiding.
I actually had the same question, so I just want to make sure I understand. So the drug treatment coordinator position was eliminated, but that role is still being filled through an outside contract?
Yeah, through Carbon
Yeah.
Pike,
Contract.
mental health and,
Yeah, actually a huge savings as well to the county, really,
Yeah.
because they're able, it's not a full-time position like we would have had and had to pay a lot more. It's contracted now and committing so many hours, and it's a person that's already doing a lot of that work already.
And is it one person or is it multiple people?
No, it'll be one.
One person.
Yeah, and the thing about it, like I said, you look at it, it could be 30-some thousand, almost 40,000 a year. And I think what we expected with that other one, with the salary and benefits, everything, I mean, you're talking, 70, 80, 90,000.
A lot more, so it is
Yeah,
a cost of savings, and if it's successful, we may have to revisit it next year. And, or is that a sufficient amount of hours, we may have to change it to more or less, we don't know.
And we're getting sort of like an expert that already knows about it. And sometimes I think when you hire somebody, you're training them, and we don't want to falter, like Paul was talking there. I mean, they're doing tremendous work. You know what I mean? We don't want to hinder that at all. So this is our alternative. And I said I was one of the biggest advocates for that when, I pushed for this, and it was a shame that we couldn't find somebody. I mean, it's like, what are you gonna do?
It'll help make the program more successful, the specialty courts, veterans courts.
Yeah.
And, okay, so the ballot issue, do you know whose names were left off?
Two school district candidates for Hazelton Area School District. Remember, up there, Beaver Meadows and Banks Township, we have students from Carbon County who go to that school district. So that they have the right to vote for the school district elections. And for the ballots that were produced and sent out, the mail-in ballots, those individuals' names were left off the ballot. Normally, Carbon and Luzerne talk, because we take our numbers, pass them to Luzerne, Luzerne adds them together and say, okay, these are the winners, these are the individuals who should be on the ballot. That communication had a fault, and therefore those names were left off. But again, it has been corrected, or the actions are taken to ensure all individuals, will have the opportunity to vote for the school district candidates that won in the primary.
Okay, but no names though?
Do I know the names of the individuals? No, that we're not. No, I don't.
And then you said that they're sending the mail-in ballots back out. Is there a time frame on when they should expect to get the new ones?
As early as tomorrow. The mail-in ballots, as we speak right now, are being hand-delivered to the two post offices that serve, right? You have one up in Tresco and one in Beaver Meadows. Our election staff left about 9 o'clock this morning to deliver them direct to the post offices. We spoke to the regional postmaster general, who has assured us that those will go directly from the post office to the residents, residential addresses, and they won't go to Wilkes-Barre or some regional sorting facility. So we can expect delivery as early as tomorrow for those.
And for those people, if they already sent their mail-in ballots back, are they being pulled?
Those will be voided, correct? Yeah. Bob, did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunately necessary, but otherwise you would disenfranchise a voter who otherwise wouldn't have had an opportunity to vote for either of those candidates. So it's necessary to void those ballots to give them the full opportunity to vote for the full slate of candidates.
Nothing?
Good.
Ryan? Good, okay.
Well, if you want to talk about them green beans all the time, that's all I heard. Green beans.